guys. How are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 22nd January 2023. My name is trsv Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon, Kindle, and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol trsv nectar nectar nectar. In this particular vlog, in my previous videos, we have been talking about the knowledge and information that we glean by the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. In fact, it is only a continuation of what we have been doing in my previous videos. In the past few videos, we have been talking about various internationally well-known English proverbs and their authenticity. The last proverb in this series that we have been talking about is appearances are deceptive. We have been talking about various case histories to vouch for this proverb. Yesterday, in my previous video, we gave the introductory part of this particular case history about one Don called Luciano Leggio. In this particular video, which may probably be the concluding part, we will talk about this case history further. There is a village in Corleone called Corleone in Sicily, Italy, where on 14th January 1925 a boy was born in a dirt poor grazing family. This boy was christened Luciano Leggio. Little did anyone know then that this boy will head the largest criminal enterprises not only in Sicily but also in Italy, Europe, United States of America, and South America. This boy, lucky Luciano Leggio, started his career at the age of 10 as a shepherd. He began suffering from bone TB from the age of 10 or 12. The only photograph that the mafia police in Sicily had for a very long time of this particular guy was of him as a 12-year-old shepherd leaning over a staff. There was no other photograph of this man for several years. Luciano Leggio, who had begun his career as a shepherd, was arrested for the first time at the age of 15 for stealing cattle. Strangely or interestingly, the man who pointed his finger at Luciano Leggio as a thief mysteriously vanished without a trace after Luciano came back from prison. Luciano Leggio joined the local mafia under the leadership of one Dr. Nevada as an enforcer in his teens. 1959, Luciano Leggio staged a coup of sorts and put a couple of bullets into the same Dr. Nevada's head and became himself the local boss. He was going to befriend another equally deadly and bloodthirsty mobster called Toto Reina, and this friendship would last forever. Luciano Leggio was the boss, and Toto Reina was the faithful and devoted underboss of Luciano Leggio. Soon, these people who began their career in Corleone started spreading their tentacles all over Sicily, Italy, Europe, and had a toehold in the American and South American mafia. They were one of the most bloodthirsty pairs of mobsters who had a running battle with another equally deadly mafioso who was their arch rival. His name was Tommaso Buscetta. Much about him in my later videos. Luciano Leggio all the time was suffering and ailing from bone TB, as a result of which the operations of his mafia family were ably taken over by the bloodthirsty Toto Reina, who was also called the Beast because of his sadism, cruelty, cunning, and violent nature. These guys succeeded in their criminal activities, and ultimately the whole police of Italy, Sicily, and Europe was after them, but to no avail. Nobody could nab Luciano Leggio despite a lot of surveillance on him. He could not be found anywhere, and he had become incognito. In my previous video, I have already talked about how he was ultimately nabbed and put for life in the Euclidean maximum security prison in Sicily, where he died in the year 1993 on 15th November. After he died, his friend and underboss Toto Reina took over the reins of the family and ran it efficiently for some time. About him in my later videos. Kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.